Kristin bakes and takes questions from the audience. You can find Kristin at Kristin Worrall, at Kristin Worrall Bakes. This is Baking Therapy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Baking Therapy. I am going to make for you tonight. First, actually, let me light a candle, set the mood a little bit. I hope you're all relaxed, getting a lot of sleep, drinking tea. That's what I have here. Have you guys seen that video of Ina Garten where she has this gigantic martini glass and she's like, "Whoa!" I love Ina Garten. And she drinks it, it looks giant, and it's actually a giant martini glass. And this is actually a giant teacup that a friend of mine gave me, which I think had an extra little message to it, but that's another story. So what we're gonna make now is, I have to set my timer because we only have a limited time together. I'm actually a major proponent of not making recipes right off of the internet, but I am gonna break that rule for myself because I wanted to make something really simple. I didn't want to go out and buy anything extra, only stuff that I wanted to get, I already had, didn't want to get. So I'm going to make a chocolate olive oil cake. And you may wonder why olive oil? Well, first of all of the stores are out of butter, but I also have this giant thing of olive oil, 18 kilos that I got. I'm a member of an olive oil club. It's from Greece. So let's get started. So first we have our, you want to preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. You have to light your candle, and then you want to prepare your pan. Now this is actually a Nigella Lawson recipe, and I also chose it because I really like her a lot because she's so relaxed and she's, you know, we all want to be relaxed in the kitchen, right? We don't want to be all harried. So you're gonna get, she suggests a springform pan. I'm not using that. She actually suggests a 9-inch pan. I'm using an 8-inch pan because I want it to be a little taller. So yes, awesome. Okay, so, and by the way, please send me all of your questions. Let's see. Yes, I hope you're all, yes, 18 kilos. Yes, that's right. Okay, so, okay, limited time. I'm using an 8-inch pan. So I have this all prepared and it's all olive oiled on the side and on the parchment paper on the bottom. Okay, so first what we're going to do, and I think it's really funny, in the recipe, she suggests using a jug to put this in. I'm just gonna use a bowl and I'm gonna sift that in here. And I'm wondering if anyone has any questions for me. Oh, I do have a question from, we're gonna sift this. I do have a question from Allison Robertson in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Allison is asking, what as a chef is your most favorite and least favorite thing to make? Well, I would say my most favorite thing to make, I really love making custards a lot. And I love making meringues. Anything with custard and meringue, like, and honestly, before I started baking, I was like a vegan, but that changed it for me because I love what milk can do and I love what eggs can do as well. So, and my least favorite is maybe a caramel, because that's like a little stressful, and you have to have a really nice flame and all that. So, okay, we sifted that in here. Okay, I'm using a Valrhona cocoa, and what was the first thing I baked? Well, hold on, I'm gonna go add some hot boiling water to this. I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup. My stove is over here, so don't mind me. So just gonna add, see this really hot water. I'm gonna add this, and I'm gonna whisk it in. The first thing I made ever that I remember was a Jello parfait, and I made it for my mom and dad, and they had these really great, not martini glasses, but those like a coupe glass, I think it's called, and I made that, and I added whipped cream on top, and I added some Jello to the, so I'm just whisking this. So you get a nice paste, sort of runny. And I add a little Jello to the whipped cream, so it was all pink, and it was really pretty. And I served it to them in bed, I remember. In their bed, not my bed. Okay, so it's really weird talking to just, I wish you guys could actually talk to me, but yes, my chair. Well, this chair is like, oh, sometimes I get really tired in the kitchen, so I just want to sit. So now I'm adding 2 teaspoons of, you want to use the best quality vanilla extract. Vanilla is really expensive, but this is so worth it. It's Nielsen Massey, and you can't go wrong with this stuff. And vanilla is actually, this is always my joke that I use in every baking show. I say vanilla is my favorite flavor, but no, you know, just trying to say that I'm not necessarily vanilla, but I do love vanilla. So, okay. Do you get that? Is this G-rated? Okay. So 2 teaspoons of this. I'm gonna whisk this together, and that will also, we're just gonna whisk it to cool it down a little bit. You don't want it boiling hot or anything. Okay, so I'm so glad all of these people have the, okay, so what other questions? You can ask me anything. I know this is a really trying time. I've been vacillating between, you know, totally freaking out and having major existential crises, and then also trying to be productive, making things. So in this bowl here, now this is also a gluten-free cake, and you can make it with regular flour as well, but I decided to use almond flour to sort of go all the way with the Italian theme. It does make not as like tender of a crumb. It's a little more crumbly, but the olive oil does make a really nice moist cake, and it's really nice. Am I baking every day right now? Well, I'll tell you, I do bake almost every day. I do make edibles too, you guys. So if ever you're feeling stressed, you know to hit me up. Okay, but that's we don't want to, come on. Okay, so let's stay focused. So in this, I have, and I'll send you, you know what, just Google Nigella's olive oil cake. Okay, I only have 7.5 minutes left, so I better hurry. So in this, I also have a ½ teaspoon of baking soda, Arm & Hammer, of course, and a little pinch of salt. Always use kosher salt. You can't go wrong with that in the kitchen. Okay, so what else? What is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? I'm addicted to coffee, so I get up. I mean, first thing I do is I look at my phone now. I see if anyone texted me, because I'm here by myself, and that's also why I'm going fucking crazy. But it's not so bad. Okay, so we put this aside in a small bowl. But I drink a lot of coffee, and I have a French press, and I usually drink a ½ thing of that. And then I start my day. Okay, so in here is granulated sugar, and then we're gonna add 3 room temperature eggs to that. Gosh, yes. No, it didn't really hit me until maybe 3 days ago. I mean, I had a couple of depressive episodes with what's going on. Wait a minute, this is supposed to be an escape. Never mind. Okay, you need, okay, so, okay. Oh, the olive oil club, yes. My friend Tay hit me up about it, and it's his friend John, and it's this fascinating story where John, like, discovered his father, long lost father, is Greek, and he like looked him up and then so he orders these giant vats of olive oil every year. And I am a member of the club. And if you want to be a member, I'll let you know all about it. Okay, so 3 eggs, sugar. What else goes in here? Something else. I think that's it, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this go for about 3 minutes. Oh my God, this world is done. All right, what else? Oh, I know so many people who have picked up cooking and baking during this time. Is it because we're trying to have control over something? That's such a great question. Because I actually, I love food. I love really good food. And I love to eat delicious food, but I don't necessarily love to cook so much. Like the way I cook is like a toddler. I have like a baked potato, oatmeal, broccoli, and I add like a condiment or whatever to it, but very simple stuff. Eggs, I eat a lot of eggs, cheese, but that said, I love I love being able to, yes, you control the amounts. I love measuring stuff out because I also feel like a drug dealer because you're like, oh, yes, there's fun. Okay, sorry, G-rated. But I love the transformation. You can't really see, but I love the transformation of these like very humble ingredients, and then it's like, how have I managed depression and assign all of my structures for men? Well, I think that, and you want to get this to like a primrose color. That's what Nigella said, and I actually had to look up what primrose meant because I was like, primrose to me, I thought it was pink, but it's really like a bright yellow or like kind of white. But this looks really pretty. Yellow is my favorite color. But I've been managing depression I'm in constant contact with people. Like I would say, honestly, half of my day, I'm talking to people. And even though I'm here alone in my apartment, which I love being alone, but this is insane. Like I love hugging people. I like kissing people. So, we're all a little frustrated, right? But I've been trying to measure that also with being, entering into this with open eyes and clarity, strength. Been trying to take care of myself. I've been kind of sick, like constantly. So I drink a lot of tea, and this is what's in here, lemon. Okay, so this is looking good. You guys, I have to hurry. Okay, so this looks good. I'm just gonna go like this a little bit, because soon we're gonna add this to it. Oh, the olive oil. Oh my God, I forgot the olive oil. I forgot the olive oil. Okay, so I'm gonna add about 2/3 of a cup of olive oil. Look how beautiful. You can't tell, but it's like fucking delicious. Pardon my language, but it's really good. So we're gonna add about 2/3 cup. Oh, I love adding oil to a mixer. Okay, so we're gonna have to try that out. Okay, so then that, and then all 18 kilos. What else? Okay, so we're just gonna let this go. Oh, it's looking really good, you guys. About 1.5 minutes left. I'll take one more question. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna add this to this. I also decided to make this because I do like having chocolate thing, like also in the morning, speaking of my morning thing, always with my coffee, I always have chocolate in the morning. So this, I bookend it in the evening. So we're gonna, one more question. Any more questions? Anybody? I guess there's no more questions. I was hoping someone was gonna like write in and they'd be like, I'm stuck with my boyfriend or girlfriend and I'm so sick of them. And I was gonna tell you, sneak out and leave. Come to my house. Yeah. Sometimes I get nauseous from eating cans of sardines. Oh yeah. Okay. If you met Julieta, what would you ask her? I would definitely not ask her, do you like me? Because I feel like she'd be like, not that I don't think she'd like me, but I think that she keeps it real. I would just, I don't know, I wouldn't ask her anything until a long while, until I got to know her. Because I'm sure she gets questions all the time. Okay, I'm done. I love you guys. Bye.